Ain't gonna be a whole lot of code switching on this one, y'all. Probably gonna piss some of y'all off, but that's okay. I can't get canceled. Ain't but like 18 people gonna see it, so whatever. Let's talk about fear. And look, some of this will relate to the mortgage industry. Some of it's just gonna be life. But I think 99, and I could speak to fear because I've been in the game. October this year marks 15 years in the business as a mortgage loan officer, and I just started my brokerage last year, November, December. Due to fear. I was walking around with a broker's license for like 2-3 years and then was W-2 for 6-7 years before I went self-employed. So I know all about fear. I was the one scared of home ownership as a loan officer. So I know all about it. You need to chuck that fear, man. Ball that shit up and chuck it, because that's what's holding you back. You ain't started your business because you got 79,831 excuses why you ain't started your business. If it's your fault. If you broke, it's your fault. If you bought a house last month, it's your fault. If you got money in the bank, it's your fault. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything is your fault. Now, some stuff happened to you. Oh, good Lord, I'm about to go dark. If you got molested as a child, that ain't your fault. How you respond as an adult, it's gonna rub some people the wrong way. If you still doing stupid stuff, and you 50, I know it's bad stuff happening to you, but you 50, you 34, you 72. People respond different to trauma. I get it. I done went real dark. I'm not saying the trauma is your fault, but I'm saying no one cares about you as an adult, and you need to figure that shit out. That's what I'm saying. I hope that I conveyed that right. And if I didn't, I'll live, and so will you. You're not investing because you're in fear. You ain't started the business because you're in fear. You didn't put in that app for that job because of fear. Whatever it is, it's 99% fear. And you know what I'm learning? What I'm learning about the people who make like real FU money, they don't need all the information because they ain't in fear. Some of y'all need all the info before you make a move. Everything's a scam. And there's a whole lot of scams out there. It's a lot of scams. I've been scammed. People who make a boatload of money, like I do what I want when I want, they don't move with all the information. They just know if something happens, they'll be able to adjust mid-swing, right? The pitch is coming. Oh, it's this kind of pitch. I don't know nothing about baseball. So, it's a slider. I need to do that. I don't know what a slider is. But you understand what I'm saying? Okay, I bought this property, or I started this bit. When I started my perfect example, when I started my brokerage, I didn't know it. I just read how to put in the app and get, how to go get my I had to do stuff, whatever. I just knew how to read the instructions on how to start my brokerage. I didn't have a bunch of stuff figured out, and it's working out just fine. Best decision I ever made. I'm gonna need you to chuck that fear and keep it pushing. Now, before I say this, this is gonna relate to some of my clients. I'm not thinking about you. I don't remember what we talked about. If it wasn't 2 minutes ago and I don't have my notes in front of me, I don't remember it. I'm not thinking of you. I don't have your name or your face in my head when I'm getting ready to say this. But this is going to apply to a very small percentage of my clients. But I'm gonna need y'all to do these $1,200 car payment. Some of y'all ain't even making six figures with a $1,000 car payment. And even if you are, what do you do? You paying rent 2 times. You paying rent at an apartment, and then you paying rent on a car. You can go rent a room for like $850, between $850, $1,200 in some places here in Cali. You can rent. Y'all paying rent 2 times. Now, if you living in your car and you paying $1,200 and you live in your car, you winning. You gonna be in a house soon. So put that car in your mama name. I'm telling your mama, don't you co-sign for nobody. I don't care how much you love them. Don't you co-sign for not nobody. But here I am telling you, get that car in somebody else's name, so you can still make the payments, but get that car in somebody else's name so you can buy a house and quit playing. What, in 13 years, you ain't got the type of car to where in 13 years you can sell that car and put a bunch of money in your pocket. But you can with real estate. Stop playing. And this ain't no judgment, guys. I'm very frugal, so I haven't made the huge car payment mistake. But I've been in jail. I'd rather have a high car payment than be in jail. So I'm not judging y'all. I done made you talk to my wife. You'll find out how many mistakes. You'll find out I ain't really that bright. Talk to my wife. You'll see. So don't get all butthurt. This ain't judgment. I'm just venting, talking, ranting. I'm gonna tell you something I've been in fear about. Hiring people. I'm a one-man show. I got my processor, I got my little lenders I send my loans to, but every loan that's closed under TaylorMade Home Loan, Daryl has been dealing with those clients direct. I've been in fear a bit. So right now, let me go and I'm telling y'all, step out of fear. I'm hiring. There it is. I'm hiring. You know what I've been in fear about? What if I'm not always there for them? What if they're super new? I got to put a bunch of time into them. What if that takes me away from me making money when I'm showing someone else how to make, or what? But if you can show someone else how to make money, you're automatically going to make money. So what am I so scared about? What's the worst that can happen? I try to hire people and it doesn't work. So this is me practicing what I preach. I'm hiring. If you a rookie, holler. If you got 30 years in the business, holler. Hell, maybe you could teach me some things. Shoot, you got 30 years in the business. I'm only 15. So that's my rant for today. I am the mortgage dude. If you can put a mortgage on it, chances are I can do it.